Can you believe that a simple glass of milk blended with pineapple can act like a natural remedy, helping muscles recover faster and easing inflammation after 60? While many people assume that muscle soreness after walking or gardening is just something that comes with age, science shows us a different picture. Pineapple contains bromelain, a powerful enzyme with anti-inflammatory properties, and when it pairs with the protein in milk, the effect on muscle recovery becomes even stronger. Today, I want to show you why this combination, though it may seem simple, can make such a meaningful difference for muscle health in older adults. We will look at the nutrients each ingredient provides, the way they support each other inside the body, and the practical ways you can bring this into your daily routine. And before we get started, if you want to keep your muscles strong, flexible, and quick to recover after 60, make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe so you can stay with me for more of the latest health insights. If we had to choose one tropical fruit that is not only delicious, but also carries medicinal value, pineapple would certainly be near the top of the list. It is more than a refreshing summer treat. Inside, it hides a treasure of nutrients, highlighted by one special compound, bromelain. This natural enzyme, found most abundantly in the core and flesh of the pineapple, is well known for its ability to break down protein and for its strong anti-inflammatory effects. You can think of bromelain as a kind of biological pair of scissors, cutting complex protein molecules into smaller pieces so the body can absorb them more easily. This action supports digestion, but it also reaches into muscle health. Proteins are absorbed more quickly and more completely, feeding muscle cells. While post-exercise inflammation is better controlled, what makes bromelain even more interesting is that its work goes beyond digestion. Studies have shown that it helps lower inflammatory signaling molecules in the body, such as prostaglandins and cytokines. That explains why pineapple has long been used in traditional medicine to calm swelling, ease sprains, and soothe arthritis. For people over 60, when the body is more prone to low-grade chronic inflammation, bromelain becomes a valuable ally in protecting muscles from lingering soreness. Perhaps you have felt this yourself after a long walk or a day in the garden. The next morning, your muscles feel heavy, stiff, and achy. That comes from tiny micro-injuries in the muscle fibers, combined with an inflammatory response. With age, the natural pace of recovery slows, making that soreness last longer. Adding bromelain from pineapple can help dampen that internal fire, shorten recovery time, and get you back to your usual rhythm more quickly. On top of that, pineapple is rich in vitamin C, a strong antioxidant. Vitamin C helps neutralize free radicals produced during muscle activity and also supports the formation of collagen, the structural framework that keeps tendons, ligaments, and cartilage strong. Together, bromelain and vitamin C form a powerful duo, offering both anti-inflammatory and antioxidant protection for muscle and joint health. Modern science has taken a closer look as well. Some clinical studies have found that bromelain supplementation can reduce muscle swelling and soreness after exercise and improve mobility in older adults with knee osteoarthritis. A broader analysis even showed that bromelain may help lower chronic inflammation, a root factor behind many age-related conditions from heart disease to neurodegeneration. But one of the most important points is how accessible it is. Unlike rare enzymes found only in specialized plants, bromelain is sitting inside the pineapple you pick up at the supermarket. With smart eating habits, you can bring this natural, safe, and tasty anti-inflammatory therapy into your daily life. Here's a detail worth remembering. Bromelain is especially concentrated in the core of the pineapple, the part many people throw away because it feels too tough and fibrous. To get the most benefit, blend the core into smoothies or cook it until tender in soups or stews. When used wisely, every pineapple becomes more than just fruit. It turns into a natural medicine for your muscles after 60. So next time you bite into a sweet and tangy piece of pineapple, remember that you are giving your body more than just tropical flavor. You are also fueling it with a compound that can help you walk longer, garden with more stamina, and wake up the next morning with far less worry about lingering aches and pains. Think of your muscles as a house that has stood strong for decades. Over time, wind, rain, and wear cause bricks to loosen and cracks to appear in the walls. If you want that house to stay solid, you need new building materials and a skilled crew to repair it. For the body after 60 milk provides exactly that the high-quality building blocks your muscles' need to patch those cracks and remain strong. Inside milk, there are two special types of protein that work together like two different construction crews. Whey protein is the fast team, rushing in right after you drink milk to deliver amino acids to muscles that are hungry for nutrients after activity. Casein, on the other hand, is the steady team, slowly releasing amino acids over many hours, continuing to nourish your muscles long after. Together, they give the body both a quick recovery boost and lasting support, helping reduce soreness that might otherwise drag on. Among the amino acids in milk, leucine stands out as the master switch that turns on the muscle building system. You could have all the bricks and mortar, but without flipping the switch, the repair never begins. Leucine is that switch. It triggers your body to start building new protein to replace damaged muscle fibers. That is why milk is often considered the gold standard of protein, especially for older adults dealing with natural age-related muscle loss. Milk also comes with supporting nutrients, like maintenance workers for the entire house. Calcium and vitamin D keep the bones strong, giving muscles a solid framework to attach to. Vitamin B12 keeps the nervous system transmitting signals smoothly, like electrical wiring without interference. Magnesium works like flexible joints, making contractions and relaxations flow easily, reducing the risk of cramps and stiffness after you move. One important point researchers emphasize is that older adults often have a higher protein activation threshold than when they were younger. In other words, the same amount of protein doesn't stimulate muscle repair as effectively unless it contains leucine and the right amino acids. This is exactly where milk shines. It is rich in leucine and provides protein that is easy to absorb, ensuring muscles aren't left starving for supplies after everyday activities. Think of a day spent gardening or going for a long walk. Without enough protein, your muscles might take several days to recover, leaving every stand, sit, or climb up a few stairs feeling like a struggle. But with a glass of milk after activity, your body gets the materials it needs right away to repair those small chores. So the next morning you move more lightly instead of dragging heavy steps. And milk today is not limited to just one option. If you are concerned about lactose, there are lactose-free versions or fermented options like yogurt and kefir. These choices keep all the protein and nutrients while being gentler on digestion, making them suitable for older adults with sensitive stomachs. This variety means everyone can find a version of milk that fits their needs. To sum it up, if bromelain in pineapple acts as the road clearer, helping protein enter the body more smoothly, then milk is the supply of building materials that actually rebuilds muscle. With its blend of whey, casein, leucine, and essential nutrients, milk provides both speed and endurance in recovery. After 60, when every step and every task in the garden requires solid muscle support, milk becomes an indispensable ally, helping the house of your body stand firm for many more years. You may have heard someone say that pineapple and milk should not be mixed because they might cause indigestion or stomach upset. Yet modern science tells a very different story. When taken together, pineapple and milk are not only safe, but actually create a remarkable synergy for muscle health, especially in people over 60. The key lies in bromelain, the enzyme found in pineapple. As I mentioned earlier, bromelain has the ability to break proteins down into smaller, more absorbable pieces. When you drink milk together with pineapple, the high-quality protein in milk is processed by bromelain, allowing the body to make full use of it. Instead of letting some of that protein pass through unused, bromelain maximizes the benefit, delivering every amino acid to exactly where it is needed, particularly to muscles that have been stressed or injured by activity. But absorption is only part of the story. Bromelain also fights inflammation. That means you get protein from milk to rebuild muscle fibers, while bromelain works in parallel to cool down inflammation and reduce soreness. It is like hiring a team of skilled builders to repair your house, while also having a team of cleaners and firefighters preventing the flames from spreading. The result is muscle that is not only well-nourished, but also recovers faster with less pain. Another bonus comes from the vitamin C in pineapple. Vitamin C supports collagen formation, which strengthens tendons and ligaments. When combined with milk protein, your muscles, tendons, and joints receive complete care. For older adults, this is especially important since muscle pain often comes with joint stiffness or weakened ligaments. Many people over 60 describe the same experience after just half an hour of walking. Their legs feel weighed down, and the next morning the soreness lingers. But when they add the simple habit of drinking a pineapple milk smoothie after activity, their bodies start to respond differently. Within a few weeks, the heaviness decreases, recovery speeds up, and keeping up with a daily walking routine becomes much easier. What matters most is how this combination influences overall quality of life. When your body recovers more quickly, you naturally feel more energy. Everyday activities like gardening, playing with grandchildren, or climbing a few stairs become easier instead of exhausting, small as they may seem. These things add up to preserving independence and joy in later years. Science has confirmed this synergy as well. Some studies have shown that bromelain can increase protein absorption while reducing inflammatory markers in people who are physically active. When combined with milk, a complete protein source, this effect becomes even stronger. Nutrition experts often call this the synergy effect, meaning the total benefit is far greater than what each component can offer alone. And the beauty is that this synergy is not out of reach. You do not need a laboratory or complicated technology. With just a ripe pineapple and a glass of milk, you already have a natural and effective muscle recovery formula at home. Unlike many expensive supplements, this combination is simple, accessible, and familiar to everyday taste. In other words, pineapple and milk are good on their own, but together they become a powerful duo, helping older muscles resist inflammation, recover faster, and maintain endurance. This may very well be the secret that keeps your steps after 60. Not only steady, but filled with confidence. Many people over 60 often share that even after light activities like carrying grocery bags, trimming plants in the garden, or doing a few stretching exercises, their legs feel heavy and their muscles stretched tight. The soreness can last well into the next morning, slowing down movement. And some even give up regular exercise because they worry about the discomfort. This is a very common situation, since an aging body takes longer to recover and inflammation tends to linger longer than it did in younger years. This is exactly where the combination of pineapple and milk proves its value. With bromelain helping to reduce inflammation and milk protein supporting muscle repair, a pineapple milk smoothie is far more than just a tasty treat. It becomes a natural recovery drink. When added regularly after everyday activities, it lightens that heavy feeling, shortens recovery time, and brings comfort back to your legs and other muscle groups. You can picture these benefits most clearly in familiar routines. Morning walkers often notice that their calves no longer feel stiff after 20 or 30 minutes in the park. Gardeners realize their back and shoulders ache less after hours of bending and pruning. Even those who simply move light household items feel relief, no longer carrying soreness into the next day, and the benefits reach beyond muscles alone. When the body recovers faster and soreness fades, the mind also feels more upbeat. Older adults find it easier to stick with daily activity, which in turn builds stamina, helps maintain a healthy weight, and lowers the risk of many chronic conditions. In this way, a daily pineapple milk smoothie can be seen as a small key that unlocks the ability to keep moving consistently, a foundation for healthy, independent aging. Research has shown that lingering muscle pain is one of the reasons older adults toss and turn at night. Once inflammation is under control and the body feels more relaxed, falling into deeper sleep comes more easily, and mornings begin with renewed energy. Many people only notice this difference after a few weeks of keeping up the pineapple milk habit, but once they experience it, they rarely want to stop. Clearly, the combination of pineapple and milk brings very real, everyday benefits. It is not some distant or costly solution, but a simple habit that helps the body recover more quickly, reduces soreness, lifts the spirit, and opens the door to a more active lifestyle. For older adults, every steady step and every comfortable movement is living proof of the strength found in this simple pairing. What many older adults enjoy most about the combination of pineapple and milk is its simplicity. You don't need complicated recipes or special equipment, just a few slices of fresh pineapple and a glass of milk, and you have in your hands a natural recovery drink. Even more important, using them wisely helps you capture the full benefit of both ingredients. When it comes to choosing pineapple, it is best to pick fresh, naturally ripened fruit, since bromelain levels are much higher in fresh pineapple than in canned or heat-processed versions. Here's a helpful tip: the core, the part most people throw away because it feels too tough, actually contains the highest concentration of bromelain. You can cut it into small pieces and blend it into a smoothie so none of that nutrition goes to waste. Milk also offers plenty of flexibility. Those who digest dairy well can choose regular cow's milk, while anyone sensitive to lactose can opt for lactose-free milk or fortified plant-based alternatives with added calcium and vitamin D. This variety ensures everyone can find a version that works for them without worrying about bloating or discomfort. The most popular preparation is a pineapple milk smoothie. Simply blend a cup of milk with a few slices of fresh pineapple. Add a few ice cubes if you like it chilled, and you have a refreshing drink that is easy to enjoy. Some people add a spoonful of plain yogurt for a light creaminess and a dose of probiotics that support digestion. The one thing to avoid is refined sugar, since excess sugar can cancel out the anti-inflammatory benefits of the recipe. After walking, doing light exercise, or gardening, there is what experts call a golden window of 30 to 60 minutes, when the body is most efficient at absorbing nutrients to repair muscles. That is the perfect time for a pineapple milk smoothie, giving you hydration, protein, and bromelain all at once. If you prefer to drink it in the evening, choosing warm milk rather than cold may be gentler on digestion. A good rhythm for most people is 3 to 4 times a week, which provides a steady supply of bromelain and protein without putting pressure on the digestive system. Those in physical therapy or exercising daily may enjoy it every day, though it's wise to pay attention to how your body responds. There are a few medical points to keep in mind. People with diabetes should be mindful of the amount of pineapple, since even though it contains fiber, it also has natural sugars. Those with a history of stomach ulcers should start with small amounts, because bromelain can increase stomach acid production. And if you are taking blood thinners or anti-inflammatory medication, higher amounts of bromelain may interact with your treatment. So it's important to check with your doctor before making this a daily habit. Taken as a whole, bringing pineapple and milk into daily life is not complicated at all. It can be as simple as replacing a sugary drink with a pineapple milk smoothie after activity. That small change, repeated consistently, helps reduce muscle inflammation, speeds recovery, and most importantly, allows older adults to keep up an active lifestyle without being held back by lingering soreness. We've just taken a journey together through the surprisingly powerful partnership of pineapple and milk. From the very beginning, I highlighted that pineapple is more than just a sweet tropical fruit. It holds bromelain, an enzyme that reduces inflammation and helps digest protein, making it a true ally for muscles after 60. We then looked at milk as the foundation of high-quality protein, with whey, casein, and leucine, all essential to rebuild and maintain muscle mass at a stage of life when protein synthesis naturally slows down. When these two ingredients come together, bromelain enhances the body's ability to absorb the protein from milk while also calming inflammation, creating a synergy far stronger than either one alone. From here, the real-life benefits become easy to see. Soreness after walking, gardening, or light exercise begins to fade more quickly. Recovery feels smoother, energy lifts, and staying active day after day becomes much easier. Finally, with simple, everyday steps, choosing fresh pineapple, picking the type of milk that suits you, and enjoying this drink after activity, anyone can make this formula part of a healthy lifestyle. A glass of pineapple milk smoothie may seem like a small step, but it can make a big difference for muscle health and quality of life after 60. If you found today's discussion helpful, I invite you to hit the like button, share this with friends your age, and don't forget to subscribe so you can continue joining me in more nutrition and lifestyle insights that help you live well, live joyfully, and live with purpose every single day.